to raise more than $13 million US. The funds aim to provide life-saving humanitarian aid to over 1 million people affected by the floods in Yemen. The extreme weather has displaced thousands of families, worsening the humanitarian crisis in a country that is already suffering from conflict. CGTN's Ehab reports from Sana'a.
In a heartbreaking scene that captures the scale of the disaster, Abkar Ali sits with his children and nephews, looking at a photo of his 5-year-old daughter Intisar. She lost her life when raging floods swept her away in front of their mud house in Al-Mallah camp, Abs district in western Yemen's Hejjah governorate.
Intisar went out to the valley next to our house. She fell into a small hole, and then a large flood came and swept her away, leading to her death. They called me and told me my daughter was at the Doctors Without Borders hospital. I went there with her mother, and we saw she had passed away. Her mother has been in a coma for 10 days from the shock, and she remains unconscious.
The International Organization for Migration in Yemen says the country is facing another devastating chapter in its humanitarian crisis, worsened by conflict and extreme weather. The organization issued an urgent appeal on Thursday for financial aid to provide life-saving humanitarian assistance. With a large number of internally displaced people and host communities in dire need of help, UN data shows there are some 37,000 displaced families.
There is significant damage, and a large number of displaced families and families affected by the floods need care and attention. Currently, the issue of their return to the affected areas is not feasible due to the destruction of homes.
Local authorities are trying hard to deliver food aid and reopen roads destroyed by the floods. They say they are working on a plan to prevent similar disasters in the future. The UN Population Fund says its rapid response mechanism has been activated, with more than 50,000 people receiving assistance. In these difficult conditions, Yemen continues to face the ongoing impact of unprecedented floods, which have made the worsening humanitarian crisis even more complicated. As the rains continue in some areas of Yemen and warnings of worsening conditions are issued, thousands of affected families are hoping for urgent international relief to provide much-needed aid. Ehab, CGTN, Sana'a, Yemen.